Hey guys and gals, welcome to K6 Outdoors. My name's Kyle. The folks over at JFEGWO sent me their new car tire inflator, or any tire inflator, and I want to do an unboxing quick for you guys and show you what's inside, show you how you can use it. I got a lawnmower over here with the pressure is way down in the tire, and long story short, it's lost its wind, some would say. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what's inside. Pretty quick and simple. Open the box up. Inside you're gonna find a nice case with a carrying handle on it, nice and portable. You can get the idea of size here, the shape of the body. The farther you hold, it looks bigger the farther you hold it out. Let's take a look inside and see what we got. This is the first time I've opened the package. Well, we have a user manual. You have a nice, and then you have the unit inside. Let's take a gander and see what we got. It's nice and tightly packaged in there. So we have another piece of foam to protect it from getting turned on. Toss that stuff to the side here. It's a nice little portable unit. Let's see what else we got here in the top of the lid. We've got the power cable for charging it. We have got the actual air adapter with your various nozzles. I'll get you in there. You can see we got the pumping up basketballs, footballs, all that fun stuff. A screw-on adapter, so you can screw it on to your valve stem. And you actually have a couple other ones for like inflating balls, beach balls, kids inflatables, other things like that. And we have the piece here that threads into your actual pack itself. Let's take a look at the instructions and see what they have to say about it. So a little bit about this specific unit. You just thread it in here to tighten in the air hose, and once you're done with that, you got it all there. You have the various fittings that stay attached here with the tether. Again, I'm sure you could take it off if you'd like to, but it's got to be nice to just have it all here to use it if you need it, right? I mean, that's the idea, is if it's at hand, you're not going to lose it. So I kind of like that tethering piece to this. I'm sure you could remove them if you don't like them there, but if not, you could just push them way back out of the way. Pretty slick. So let's pop it on and see what we got. So to get you guys a little bit closer here to see what's going on, when you first turn it on, the top is your PSI, you got your battery meter. This is free mode, defaults to 200 PSI, that's the max it will do. So if you work through these settings, you'll see some different stuff. So we're in free mode now, so it defaults to 200 PSI. If you work through this, you'll see there is a car mode, which has a range up to 51 PSI. You'll have motorcycle, bicycle, and inflating basketball, stuff like that. And in each one of these preset ranges, there's a allowable limit, which talks about there in your owner's manual. We get back to the car here, and 36 PSI is not what you want. You just arrow up to the PSI you want. It'll fill up to that and stop. Pretty simple. If you want to reset back to normal, and you don't remember what it is, you press and hold the light button and the mode button, and it resets the unit back to, factory default. Over here is the light button. Boop. You got a light so you can see what's going on. That's nice. Turn that off, pushing this button here. High, medium, and then SOS in case you got something going on. Because obviously if you're using this, either you got a flat tire on the side of the road, or maybe you got a flat tire in the shop, or you're somewhere at night where you might need help. So that's handy to have the light like that, with the different settings and the SOS mode. For instance, today, I'm going to be doing free mode because I'm going to inflate this tire in my mower up to about 10 PSI. So we'll just arrow up because this already defaulted to the max. We're going to turn this to 10 PSI, which is where I want to set it at, and then we'll pump it up and see how fast it works. JFEGWO claims this is 2 times faster than other stuff on the market. Now, I don't have other ones to compare it to, but you have to take their word for it. They're a pretty reputable company. It does have a safe overheating protection built into it. Has a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. So you're gonna get quite a bit of, use out of one charge. Should be able to fill multiple tires. It does have those 4 modes we talked about and has that liquid crystal display, which looks really clear and quite nice in my opinion. Again, like I mentioned before, this is the F75 model. Obviously made in China, has a pressure range from 3 to 200 PSI. It says it here on the back of the unit if you really cared when you pick it up yourself. So let's go ahead, and it comes fully charged, at least mine did. So let's go ahead and go try this out in the mower, see how long it takes to fill this up, and from basically nothing to 10 PSI. So let's go check it out. Now this tire on the lawnmower is flatter than Tom Brady's football. But let's not talk about why it has something to do with the gash in the sidewall, which I have neglected to fix. But let's just show you, what we have for, it's reading out as nothing right now. So there's 0 PSI in this tire. She is way down. Now, we'll fix this in another video. So let's just pretend like the tire is fine. I just need to fix it. But obviously, if you're using a tire inflator, there's probably something wrong with what you got going on. And we're going to go ahead and hook this on there to this valve stem. It's quite simple. Again, you thread this into here. You stick this onto there, onto your valve stem, and clamp down, just like that. Press and hold the power button. It'll turn on. This little unit's light. It's less than a pound. So again, really nothing to worry about there. And it goes from 3 to 200 PSI. So these, now it really kind of just depends on personal preference for pressure, but I run between 8 and 10 pounds, sometimes lighter, depending upon how rough a ride I want. This is where you get your suspension out of a lawnmower. So for now, we're gonna go up to 10 PSI because it's gonna leak out, and well, it's the end of the year anyways. So what's the worst thing that happens if I got on a flat tire, I fill back up to 6 PSI later. So we're gonna go from 0 to 10 PSI, and we'll show you how that works. Now this thing is good to run between -20 Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. So basically it's gonna work if you need it. Weather or temperature is not gonna affect whether or not this thing's gonna work. No. Being a dead battery, that's a whole other can of worms if you don't charge it. All right, so I told you before, we have this in free mode set to 10 PSI. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone here and see how long it takes for it to fill it from 0 to 10 PSI on this 20 by 12 lawn garden tractor tire. So it's gonna be set to 10 PSI. So by default, it will run to that, fill up and stop. To start it, you push the power button. And if you want it to stop without, being to that set PSI, you just push the power button again and it will stop the unit. So let's see how fast it'll go from 0 to 10 PSI. Ready? Live time. 1, 2, 3, start. That's 3 PSI, 17 seconds. We're at 34 seconds at 3.5 PSI. It does shake around a little bit. There are some little grippies on the side here to keep it from moving. Five and a half PSI at 1 minute 15 seconds. Up to 7 PSI at 1 minute 45 seconds. PSI, 2 minutes. So it took 2 minutes, 41 seconds, live time there, to fill it from 0 to 10 PSI. Not bad. That's really not bad if you're stuck in a situation where you need an emergency pump or you're in a spot where you don't have electricity, you just set it and walk away, come back and it's full. So I mean, that's pretty good. 10 psi increase on this tire from nothing to full in 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 41 seconds. Pretty darn good. Good initial impressions. There's a little bit of heat in the actual hose itself. The unit itself is cool, but otherwise it's in pretty good shape. So go ahead and pop her off. Let's double check the accuracy here. I got my Merlin pressure gauge. 10.2 psi versus the 10 on the gauge. On this, it's plus or minus 1 psi accuracy. So not bad. I like it. So that's my first use unboxing and test of this unit. Honestly, I didn't even do it ahead of time, so I had no idea what to expect. But I'd say it works great. Like any other sponsored video. I mean, they gave me this free, so technically it's a sponsored video. I'm gonna give you guys my honest and, unbiased feedback. You can say it's biased if you would like because it was given to me free, but I don't recommend something to you guys unless I feel like I would buy it myself and or use it. So based upon, several different things. For one, it works great. From what I saw there on this test, from 0 to 10 psi, it was pretty painless. You turn it on, set the psi, clamp it on, go. I could have walked away and came back 3 minutes later, or 2 minutes and 41 seconds to be exact, and it would have been done. So pretty painless. You can't ask for much more in simplicity. You just charge it up and you just screw the hose into it and go. It worked. I don't think you can argue with that. The other nice features about this is it does come with the power cable, which is nice. And it does come with this nice little storage case. So when you're done, you can throw it back in here and, throw it in your toolbox, maybe under your car seat or in the little storage box in the side of your compact tractor. So you don't get stuck in the woods if you got a flat tire. And maybe you can pump it up good enough to get it out of there. Or if you're stuck in a parking lot alongside the highway, or you wake up the next morning in a hotel and you got a flat tire, for the peace of mind of this unit, I'd say it's worth it. I am going to put a link down below, and it is an Amazon affiliate link for this. I do get a little commission off the product, but remember, it's of no expense to you guys. So if you guys like what I'm doing here, you like this product and want to buy it, I'll get a little bit of commission off of it. And it's a good way to support the channel and help me keep making these videos and getting more sponsors like JFEGWO to make these videos and share this information with you guys. So long story short, yeah, I'd say it's a nice little packaged unit and it's going to fit in a lot of small spaces. The light will come in handy, I'm sure, if you're stuck in a situation where there isn't any light. I mean, all of us, have these things on the side of our, pants here that have lights on them. But if you're in a situation where you don't have one or your battery's dead in your phone, provided you keep this charged, this is going to get you out of a sticky situation with anything that has air. Or maybe, the piece that I'm kind of interested about is maybe you got a bunch of pool toys you want to inflate, or a basketball, or you're somewhere and don't have access to a compressor. It's going to work well for that too. And, I can't argue with the fact that it's an all-in-one package. I can't tell you guys how long it's going to last or how well it will last over time or how many tires it will fill because we just did a single test here. But maybe we'll do that in another video to see how many tires we can fill on a battery charge. Now, obviously, you have to worry about, there is some duty cycles of this unit. It can't run 24/7. It'll overheat. But, there are some limitations for what a little guy can do. But if you're in a situation where you need to fill up one tire, guarantee it's going to do the job for you based upon what I'm seeing here. Again, my unbiased feedback based upon the initial testings is I would buy it. I would recommend you to buy it as well if you're in the market for a tire inflator. And again, check out the links down below. I'll put a link down to JFEGWO's website as well. They also have jump packs and other stuff like that for you guys to look at. They have an all-in-one package too. So if you don't need just a tire inflator, you can get a jump starter as well. Hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. And I greatly appreciate it if you guys give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. That's fine, but give me some feedback on what I can do to make this stuff better for you all. Because again, here on K6 Outdoors, the point of this channel is for me to learn some of this stuff the hard way so you don't have to. I thought this was an applicable product to share with you all because, well, things happen outdoors. Cars, mowers, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, beach balls, basketballs, footballs, soccer balls. It all happens. So I wanted to share it with you guys, and I greatly appreciate you all. If you're not a part of the YouTube family and you're watching this video, hit that subscribe button and follow along. Maybe you find the content informative. Maybe you find me a little off informative as well. Anyway, thanks again for stopping in. My name's Kyle. Take care of one another. And until next time, I'll see ya.